it up for Mr. Lothario.
All right, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, you know, in this video, right, I want to tell you guys that if your game is not tight, right, it's going to be hard for you to get what you want out of the game. You understand? You got to work on your game all the time. The thing, I get a lot of emails from dudes and I hear a lot of guys, they say, you know, why the hell do men have to do all the work? Oh, we got to go and approach the girls and talk to them and set the date up and do this and do that. And the thing is, I feel you, son. I feel y'all out there. I used to feel the same way. I understand what you're going through, right? But the thing is, you got to understand the way that, you know, this shit is set up. It's, you know, it's set up where, you know, for example, just you have to go and approach these girls because they're not going to approach you. They're not going to help you out. You understand? They're not going to be the ones coming up to you, you know, getting your number, doing all this other stuff. So you have to do it. They're not going to help you out. And the thing is, you know, when you become comfortable approaching girls and making these things happen, right, and you get good at this, it starts to get a little bit more fun. It doesn't feel like work too much, you understand? But the thing is, you have to understand that these girls are not going to help you out, because girls, they're scared to approach because they're not used to doing that. They're scared of getting rejected. You know, they feel it's not ladylike, so it is what it is, right? But the thing is, you know, when we're talking about the game in its entirety, you have to understand that you need to do certain things because these women ain't gonna help you out. It's just not gonna happen, right? And sometimes a girl, she might even like you and she is still not going to make that move. Sometimes she might not make it obvious she likes you. So you need to understand the signs of if a chick even likes you. You understand? And side note, you guys should go to Bad Boy Membership. Make sure you're on badboymembership.com because I have an audio program called 15 Signs that she's into you. So if you're wondering, like, you know, I'm confused, I don't know if this chick is into me, check out that audio program. It's the shit, okay? But anyway, back to what I was saying, right? So when you're dealing with chicks, right, you got to understand that they're not going to help you out. So you need to be able to have your game tight so that you can make these things happen. You can orchestrate the situations to benefit you. You understand? I'll give you an example, like, to show you like how these chicks are not really going to help you out. And if you don't know what you're doing, then you're going to lose out. You're going to miss out. So I remember years ago, this is probably like, I think I was maybe like 22, 23 or whatever. I was at this spot in the Lower East Side because I live in New York or whatever. And I'm at this spot and there's this chick at the bar and she's a few feet away from me and she just keeps staring at me and shit, right? So I'm like, okay, this chick is, you know, she's sort of feeling me, whatever I'm thinking is, but I'm too scared to go and approach her or something. I'm having that little nervous feeling and I'm like, I don't know, right? So then, she keeps staring at me. She keeps eye fucking me and shit. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go over there, stop being scared or whatever. So I go over there, start talking to her, but, you know, I'm all nervous. I'm not really flirting too much. I'm not really, you know, being assertive. I'm not really getting all touchy-feely. I'm just sort of being all laid back. And she's talking to me. She's flirting with me. But what happened was I told her, I was like, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Right? I go to the bathroom. And 2 minutes later, I come out the bathroom. And she's at the bar, but now she's making out with some dude. Right? So imagine some dude, you know, whose game was tighter than mine. You understand? He just swooped up when I bounced and made that shit happen. You understand? But the thing was, I was sitting there because the whole time I'm talking to her, I'm like sort of like waiting for her to give me the cues or to, you know, say something else so that we could make something happen instead of me just taking charge and, you know, doing what I need to do, right? So this is what I'm saying, where even if the girls like you, they are not going to help you. Do you understand? And the thing is, a woman wants to follow your lead. The thing was, I wasn't leading that girl in the bar who was checking me out. I was just sort of just there. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just sort of talking. I'm not leading the conversation or the interaction in any sort of direction because I didn't know what I was doing. But the other guy who made out with her, you know, he was basically able to do that. He was able to take charge and get it to that place. So this is what I'm saying, where you can be talking to a girl or, you know, interacting with a girl and she may like you. You might not even know she likes you. But the thing is that since she's not going to help you out, right, you have to be the one to do it. I got a lot of female clients who they say, you know, guys hit them up on online dating sites and they're just waiting for the guy to ask them out. And I say to these women, I'm like, well, why don't you, you know, ask to do that? Why don't you say, hey, let's go get some coffee or let's get a drink, you know, in the conversation? And they're all like, no, but, you know, I'm just waiting for him because he's supposed to ask me out and all this other stuff, right? So this is what I'm saying. The girls are not going to help you. You understand? So you have to realize that you need to do your part and do what you need to do in order to make this happen. And this is why I'm saying that you have to get your game tight. If you do not do this, it's going to be harder for you, because in certain rare cases, you're going to have women who will approach you. You're going to have women who's going to make it like extremely obvious that they're into you. And you know, but that's more rare. That's not necessarily the norm for most dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that you need to be on top of your game to realize, you know, when you're supposed to really, you know, make a move, when you should, you know, sort of back away, when you should come back, when you should, you know, close the deal, when you should go in for the kiss, all these different things that's going to help you, you know, as you do your thing. But the thing is that if you're sitting there waiting for the girl to give you the you know, the go ahead, or you're waiting for the girl to, you know, make the interaction go where it needs to be, you're going to be messing up. You understand? Because again, they're not going to help you, and you need to be the one to know how to navigate that situation to where it needs to go. Your game needs to be tight, because a lot of times, I'll give you just a quick example. If you're like, let's say you're talking to a girl, and let's say she's so into you, she wants to have sex with you now, right? Now, if you're scared to bring sex up, or if you are, oh, somebody's calling me and shit while I'm doing a video. All right. So if you're scared to, like, you know, make that happen, or talk to her, or get a conversation going, or, you know, maneuver that interaction to make sex happen, because you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. I don't know if I should start kissing her. I don't know if I should touch. I don't know. So you're thinking about all this stuff, and all you're doing is sort of just sitting there and standing there and just talking regular and not really making anything happen. Then you're going to miss that opportunity to have sex with her, because she wants to do it now, but she doesn't want to say anything because she doesn't want to look like a slut or a whore. She doesn't want to look like she's that type of girl, all that other stuff. So if you are the one that actually makes something happen and says, hey, you know what, how about we you know, leave this spot, go back to my place, you understand? And she's going to be like, all right, cool, because she wanted to do that in the first place. But guess what? She's not going to help you. You understand? And again, I said in rare cases, chicks will, but most of the time they won't. This is why you have to be the one to do it. Do you understand? You have to be the one to say something. And if you do not, you know, make it happen, then most likely it's not going to happen. You feel me? So guys, listen, if you have any more questions about the game, click the link below. Make sure you join the Bad Boy membership program. Make sure you listen to that audio program, 15 Signs She's Into You. Join the Bad Boy membership today so you can listen to that plus other audios. And I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.